Pledge of Allegiance.
I know I initiated this, but I really got second thoughts about it. You're not alone.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So we have a couple of usual things. Approving the meeting minutes from the last meeting, August 5. Would you be so kind as to make a motion on that?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes, August 5.
And I will second that motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion is approved. Payroll and manifest. Motion to approve recent payrolls and manifests.
Yep, I'll make a motion that we approve the payroll manifest.
And I will second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, new business. We have to award the pump station number 4 force main project. So we have a couple of documents here.
When are they digging on that? Over here, huh?
We'll find out after we provide them with a award and an approval to proceed.
Right.
Oh, I see, and no more problem with the spotted chickens and the spotted owls.
They're still out there till November,
But,
but
I thought you
we don't
have
have any
to-
more trees to clear.
yeah, that was the problem, right?
Spot.
Along with bats.
Yes, right. I think it was bats that we were concerned about. So first up is a motion needed to approve me to sign this award letter for $984,200 to Sargent Corporation of Maine. And this award is contingent upon review and approval by USDA Rural Development and New Hampshire DES.
Yep, I'll make that motion.
I will second that motion. All those in
Aye.
favor? Aye. So I will sign this.
So, yeah, just to let the public know, we received 3 bids for that project. This is the sewer force main project. And Sargent Corporation was the apparent low bidder, and they're getting recommended tonight. We also received a bid from N. Grenice and Sons, as well as D. Felice.
Right.
They all came in very close together. We got a good price.
They were all right around $1 million, and this
Yep.
one was 900.
Yeah.
980.
That's pretty close.
So next up is a certification letters. We'll need a motion to authorize me to sign this. This is stating that the district has obtained the necessary rights of way and easements for the construction for this project.
Yep, I'll make that motion.
I will second that motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
What project was that? I'm sorry.
So this is the Force Main 4. It's the overland sewer line project.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
here by
taken off from the
community
back of the high
gardens.
school, heading
But
this
it's the
way.
same project that
Right.
you just, okay.
Yep.
Yes. All right, and then thirdly, same project. This, we'll need a motion here to authorize me to sign this certification that we have retained Wright Pierce, a pre-qualified engineering firm, for
Yep,
this
I'll make that
project.
motion.
I will second this motion. All those in favor?
Yeah.
Aye. Motion passes. All right, so that is all for the pump station force main, pump station 4 force main project. Old business. Next up is,
You just missed the boring stuff.
I'm
Next.
exciting for it to get exciting.
Oh,
so we just did the authorizations for, this is for the awarding the force main project
Oh, great.
across the way. But now we're on to strategic planning grant, tank replacement engineering contract. So this is a contract with Wright Pierce, and this is about our 2.5 million gallon concrete storage tank, which sooner or later needs to be replaced. So we're starting the engineering work.
Great.
Sooner than later.
Yes. Right.
It's a total of 45,000, 30 of which is grant.
Okay,
and
good.
15,000 match.
It's amazing.
So nice that we get some money here. So we'll need a motion, please, to
To-
authorize me to sign this engineering contract.
Sure, I'll make that.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah, so that'll get us through preliminary engineering, so that we can provide some more information to different funding partners for that. So we did receive a Northern Borders Regional Commission grant of $1 million for that project. And we're looking at potentially partnering with USDA Rural Development or the Economic Development Administration as well. So we think that project will provide additional capacity and redundancy for the town and the district for future expansions as well.
Oh, great.
Thanks.
So does that this will include money to repair the existing? I thought the plan was to build an
That's why we're
entirely
doing
new tank.
strategic planning
Right.
to figure out what exactly we need to do.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So right. So we haven't.
So
made
you're gonna
that
build
decision.
another and then repair the other, so we have the
Potentially,
two,
yeah.
right,
Potentially, yeah.
potentially.
They'll be looking at all those options.
All those options.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. So business administration preliminary budget, which we have received a copy of.
So you have both separate water and
Wa-
sewer
right.
budgets. The only things that have been updated so far, and if you look on your column, the budget is through August 30th, so we don't have end of the year numbers yet to compare
Of
to.
course, yes.
Right.
But right now, all we're looking at is like the administrative items. So on the water budget, it's up page 1 through 3. Of the sewer budget, it goes to about halfway down the 4th page, because there's more sewer items. We just wanted to give it to you ahead of time to kind of look over, review, if you have any comments, or if you see anything that you think you might want some adjustments to, we can do it at a later meeting. Insurance has not been updated because those rates won't come in until early October.
Right. no, that's-
Wages, we've just kind of put a figure in at about a 3%, because that's about what it's been running, the COLA, but we won't know until that November number comes in. But we're just gonna give them to you to look over for right now.
I had
Jason,
heard insurance may indeed go up. So.
Yeah, hard to say what's gonna happen, both
Right.
insurance and property. I've
Right.
heard there's some talk that they both will go up.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of the operations items will get firmer numbers towards October, November timeframe. So we'll bring those numbers then, but just wanted to give everyone the overview of the accounts that we have. And I know there was some comments last year of increasing some lines or adding money in. So if there's anything particular that you think the district should be doing that we're not doing, this would be obviously the time to make those comments, and so we can get it into next year's budget.
Right.
We've also been working with the auditors and MTS to look at our fund balance as well as our capital reserve accounts. And we will be making some recommendations on that as well later this fall, as well as our cash flow.
Right. Of course. Yeah. That's. We've done all this planning. So are we staying?
We're in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we staying on target
Yep.
for revenue and?
Yep.
Great.
One question,
Yes,
Fire away.
bottom line, you ought to have a bottom line.
that's
Total.
because Jason has not updated a single one of the
Got
operations,
it.
so to give you a bottom line right now would just be false.
Yep,
Yeah,
There will be when we,
okay,
last year we were about 4 million total, water and sewer.
right,
With a little bit heavier in the water side, or the sewer
Sewer
side than
side,
the
yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
exciting.
1.8 in the water, I think, and 2.2 in the sewer.
okay,
those will be forthcoming.
yep,
Yep.
Yeah. And then we'll look at our debt service as well. I noticed within the next probably 5 years, there'll be quite a few loans dropping off. So things will be stabilizing based on the existing current debt service. So we definitely have some decisions to make there too, with some of the new projects, some of the fund balance, some of the debt service. But like I said, I think we're in a good position to make those decisions with our current finances.
Questions from anyone else? No?
Anything that's glaringly different from last year?
No, not administrative.
It doesn't
wise.
look it to me.
Not unless the insurance
Okay.
Right.
does
Right.
something. No.
And that's really being just
It'll be
driven by
more when-
climate
When
change.
he gets his bigger, you know, the price of metal and the
Yeah.
things that more influence the
Durables.
operations are probably gonna be the higher thing, but administrative, no.
Hey, the internet services inspector, wouldn't we just have a bunch of different lines running there, or do we have a T1 here?
We currently have the internet through New Hampshire Broadband.
That
We
was just a-
transitioned from
yeah.
Spectrum to New Hampshire
We just
Right,
Broadband.
barely
yeah, that's just
transitioned.
recent, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's just a bunch of different connections?
yeah, so there should be two connections, one for the office here, one
Yeah.
for the plant.
Okay.
Yeah, and we just actually, we had requested a 2 gig service for that, and we had recently downgraded because the routers that New Hampshire Broadband provides are only good to 1 gig.
Right.
So why
that
pay
should
for
be-
two?
Right.
So that should be sufficient. So
That's
that-
funny.
That's actually gonna reduce our monthly bill with
Oh,
New
good.
Hampshire Broadband by about, I think, $50 to $100
Oh, and that's a
Per
lot,
month, yeah.
per month, yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of storage.
Yeah, and their service has been pretty reliable.
Yeah, mine too.
It's been good.
Yeah, the year has been
Eventually,
great,
we're
so.
looking to transition the phones here too from Consolidated Communications to a Teams or Office 365 phone system through the computer company. So that would be through New Hampshire Broadband internet. We'd be using that for internet
Right.
over telephone,
Right?
Right.
Voice over.
It's all VoIP, so,
right? So we'll be saving a little bit more there because
Yes.
telephone bills, I think we're about $300 a month, right?
Wow, it's a lot.
Yeah.
for how many lines?
You're not charging you long
There's
distance.
several lines, yeah.
Right, because you
Because
have,
we have fax and regular here, we have another SCADA line at the plant and a regular line at the plant. And then we did have some telephone lines at some of the pump stations that was historically kept up because we had, the alarm system was through the phone lines
Right.
rather than radio.
right,
Actually, they probably do charge you long distance.
They do have a long
For
distance.
out-of-town
fee.
calls?
They do, yeah. Yeah,
do we really need a fax? Do we really need a dedicated fax line?
yes.
The state actually
The
asked us
state
to
of New
fax.
Hampshire insists upon certain forms.
Of course, they do.
All right, let's hear it for old technology.
Did one today, as a matter of
Do
fact.
they think it's more secure than the internet? Is that
The only
why?
way they'll take
Yeah.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
it's for banking information.
It's
Yeah.
banking.
They
Yeah,
don't wanna send that out by email.
yeah, that
So-
makes sense.
But I mean, it's built into the copier, so you kind of get it, so
Right.
you kind of,
It's just the line.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
well, as long as there's no 8-track tape in the budget, we're good. All right. Next, Director of Operations reports.
Sure. So we do have a report tonight that the Holderness Well project will be reconvening shortly within the next week or two. DeFelice will be returning to complete the final change order work to the well casing. So we have signed the final change order. I believe it was about $175,000. But we have credits from the project that offset that completely. So I think there's a net credit to us for that change order. There will be some additional engineering work to close the project out, but we'll be within our $6.3 million budget. We will not be going over.
That is great to hear.
So that's anticipated to work through probably the end of November, beginning of December to wrap that project up. Bernice has started work in town, and they have completed the water main installation on Russell Street and Emerson Street, and currently they're about halfway complete on Reservoir Road. They'll be starting on Highland Street, slip lining the sewer main, as well as the low pressure water main lining there within the next couple of weeks.
Oh,
We've been working with both the town and the school district to try to mitigate some of the traffic concerns up in that area, especially
it's so
during
bad.
the morning drop-off and afternoon pickup. So we worked most recently with the school district and the town to come up with an alternate route during times where there will be impacts to the Old Ward Bridge intersection. So,
Hey, did they slip line those back streets, the sewers?
What do you mean an
Russell
alternate
Street?
route?
not yet, we're getting there.
That's
That'll
gonna
be
happen
coming
though,
this
huh?
fall, yep.
And what do you do with the slip lines when you run to when you get a side connection? How do you do, what do you go back and,
They'll
Drill 'em?
stop it, and then they have a cutter that will cut it out, and cut out the services as well.
oh,
So there will be times where there may be interruptions to specific services on that street.
Sure, yeah.
And the residents will get notification.
but that's what they do, they pull it back and cut it where it measures?
So what does that leave for next summer then?
It will be the remainder of the Highland Street water main installation
Okay,
next year, next spring.
so that's
So-
digging.
What does that rerouting for Highland Street look like? Just
So,
out of curiosity.
There may be times where the back gate near the Merrill Street extension will be opened up
Yeah.
for traffic exiting the
The
school,
high school.
potentially for teachers and students. The buses will probably remain coming up Old Ward Bridge to Highland, but that will
Cut down.
cut down a lot, especially for the high school traffic. So we're looking to work with the school district on that and through the town.
It's good to know.
Yep. And then we have, also looking at this time, we're looking at Langdon Park Road and Bailey Ave. If you recall, those two roads were included in the original Main Street bid, but the pricing came in higher than what our funding allowed. We recently received funding awards through the Drinking Water SRF, Drinking Water State Revolving Loan Fund for those projects. So we're looking now with the final numbers of the sewer force main project in, we'll have an idea of what's left over at the end of the rural development money that we can put towards Langdon and Bailey.
Well, those are old problems up there.
And we're gonna work our way to see if we can add that into the project, once we get the final numbers in. So those will be taken care of.
So
and
those would be just change orders then to the,
potentially, depending on what USDA rural development rules with that. I know last time we wanted to change order something in, they required us to go out to bid on it.
I see, okay.
So depending on the way they rule, there's a different state engineer now that may have different thoughts.
Okay,
But that's the hope, is to be able to change order it in to our current contract.
What contract are you trying to change order those into?
To the Main Street
Okay.
contract,
Thanks.
that was part of the whole Main Street was USDA rural development funding. We also have we signed tonight the 2.5 million gallon tank project strategic planning kickoff. We kicked that meeting off about a week or two ago with DES and Wright Pierce, and tonight we have the engineering contract. We have identified about 600 linear feet of 2-inch galvanized line on Batchelor Street during a break there earlier this summer. And that qualifies for lead service line replacement funding. So we are working with Wright Pierce right now to get some quantities over to Grenice to be able to replace that line, that section of line, and that'll be replaced under the lead service funding, which is 100% grant.
Great.
And there's
Why is
about-
that? Because galvanized has lead in it, huh?
Yep,
Little
any
bit.
galvanized line is eligible. So there's about 8 or 10 service connections coming off of that section, Batchelor near the top of Randolph, that we'll be working with customers to replace their service lines as well.
Is that the first time you've had a break there? Because I saw that there was like 3 spots that
I
had a break, right?
believe so, yeah.
Yeah, there's more
Yeah.
than one.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So that'll get replaced, and then also our brand new Vector truck arrives tomorrow. So
Wow.
we can
That's a big
complete
deal.
the remainder of the investigations of the 360 services that are still considered unknown. So we'll be using that to hydro excavate at the curb stop, so we can see what the customer's side is and what the district side of the line, the material is on those lines, so that's great. And that's all I have to report
They
tonight.
give you training for you guys, or what?
Yes, yeah.
They did, is that already done?
Nope, they'll be starting
Oh, they'll
tomorrow when they
do it on
drop the
site.
truck off, yeah.
Oh, I see. okay.
Probably easier to get trained when you got the truck,
Yeah,
right?
Yep. And that's also covered under the lead service line replacement grant funding, so that was about a $400,000 purchase.
I know, and what kind of a guarantee you get with a machine like that?
I believe there is at least a 1-year warranty on all.
On all parts.
Yeah,
And are you got a bay to put that in?
we do in the south garage.
Yeah,
We'll be rearranging some equipment down there to be able to fit it, yeah.
oh, that's beautiful.
So that'll help, when we do have breaks and things, we can use that truck as
Sure.
well.
I wonder how it does on frozen ground.
Probably not that well. Yeah, you'd have to really bust it up before the vacuum can suck it out,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't just like, there's not like steam or something.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But for what it does, it's, recommended, a lot of systems are going this direction.
Yeah,
And that's all I have for tonight.
can't wait to see it
Well,
run.
Well, thank you also for the work on the leak detection too. I think that was a,
Yeah, that was kind of funny. 000?
Right, except for the one leak we identified off of Beach Hill Road.
Right,
So that's great news that.
but that was a homeowner, not your lines,
well, it's a
right?
private.
Correct, a private one,
private.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's,
So it's not uncommon for a small community?
yeah,
I mean-
it is pretty uncommon, yeah.
And so,
Yeah,
does that mean that our outflows and our inflows match up?
Yeah, they've been very close lately, right?
They have, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, wow.
So DES definitely commends us for all the work that we've been doing to replace lines in town and
Yeah,
also doing the enhanced meter reading, catching these leaks early on and replacing them.
and
Fixing
how,
it,
how
yeah.
often do we do that, the leak detection?
The grant is offered once a year,
Okay,
yeah, so we put in for the grant. We used to put in a portion of the system every year, but they're so efficient, they can pretty much leak detect the whole system in 3 days.
wow,
So we've been putting in for the whole system and we've been getting the grant every year. It's been a not very competitive grant, so it's been great.
what do they just grab it and look for dips in the pressure?
No, they pretty much go around to like all the hydrants and the road boxes that are above ground.
Yeah.
And they put they have what's called a ground mic. They can listen on
Yeah,
that
sure.
stuff, and if they hear a higher frequency, they can tell the difference between normal flow versus an elevated flow.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, we've been catching a lot of homeowner leaks as well through the enhanced meter reading equipment that we have.
which is great,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because no one likes to find out after
after
a
they,
huge amount of water's
water's
gone by.
leaked and they have to
Yeah,
pay
right.
for it, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's great. It's expensive.
It is. Yeah. That's great that DES provides those types of programs too, that are offering
Definitely, yeah.
free proactive assessments.
Well, thanks.
Question on water levels for the town. We all set with the drop?
Groundwater levels?
Yeah, we haven't seen a major drawdown. Thus far, we're running a little bit below normal, but nothing that is significant. We're monitoring all of the irrigation that's going on at the schools, especially the large usage customers. But generally, we're in good shape.
Is what do you call it down there, still open, the well, is that closed up for
Crystal
contamination
Springs?
still?
Crystal
Yeah.
Springs, I believe it's open, but there's a boil order.
Boil order?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I was just reading recently, I think it was Bethlehem, there was a spring in Bethlehem, New Hampshire, that I think 5 people got giardia from drinking out of a natural
yeah.
spring.
yeah,
Now they have a boil order on that, so I actually worked with the health officer in town to help them out, to guide them in that direction.
So if they pull the cap off of that and pump it out and spray it inside, or what do they do?
They did clean it, I believe, 2 or 3 times. So they opened up the
man.
well tile and bleached it out and cleaned the pipe and everything, and they were still getting bacteria hits. Yeah. Because of just the natural bacteria in the ground right now at the level it's at.
Oh,
Yep.
I see.
Yeah. So that's, as far as I know, yeah, there's still a boil order on.
Yeah.
And use is way down. I don't see anybody getting water there. Not like I used to.
Well, they won't when the sign comes up.
Bristol, I believe, too, had a similar event earlier this summer. They had to close theirs down. So it's not unusual.
That's popular.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Well, that leaves us with purchase recs. We had 6 for this
Yeah, a lot
latest
less
period.
than
Yeah.
normal.
New England
Big towards the
Environmental
Yeah.
for $485.40. Ready Mix Companies, $1,158. EJ Prescott manhole covers, $1,434.75. IDEX Distribution, $52.38. Fastenal, and as for supplies, $1,100, and then EII, that replacement card there for $2,266. And that is all of them. Public comment, Jason, anything?
On Reservoir Road, are we gonna look at the road quality replacement there? I feel like it's kind of bumpy on the area that they repaved after putting in that pipe in.
Yep. So right now, what they're doing is putting back pavement in the trench patch,
Yeah,
and then next spring, there'll be a full overlay of the road.
okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that's just a holdover at least until next year?
Correct,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, so typically they like to see a winter season of settling.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Well, that covers everything for the meeting. Our next meeting is October 14th at 5 p.m. And with that,
Yeah, we need Stephanie and.
oh yeah, we need some signatures,
I'll do
but
that. I'm not running around.
it's a motion to close the meeting at 5:35.
Okay, I'll make that motion.
Second?
All's in favor?
Aye.
Aye.